Hello, awesome people, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. We got another Game of Thrones tournament match from Face-to-Face Games in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This time we are in round 4. On the left we have Chris, on the right we have John. Chris is playing Nights Watch Fealty, and looks like he set up a Steward at the Wall, a Shadow Tower Mason, and the Wall. And looks like we have Baratheon Fealty on the right. John driving that. It's got Littlefinger on setup with a Bodyguard, a Dragonstone Faithful, and a King's Road down there in the bottom right. And you guys may have noticed there's only one round 4 match, being posted. For some reason the other one was missing half the game. I couldn't find the files, so I don't know if it was not recorded or it got corrupted or wasn't on the card I checked. Couldn't find them. So we only have one of the recorded matches. So here it is.
Okay.
So they're flipping their first plots here. We have building orders on the left and noble cause on the right for Baratheon.
Give people a show. Here we go.
Anyway, they tied on initiative, so they're just rolling here to find out who gets it.
There you go. I'll go second. Okay. So.
And it looks like Chris on the left won. Chose John on the right to go first.
Good luck, sir. Thank you. Good luck to you.
And let's see what he's grabbing here with his building orders.
2 and 1?
Maybe a Haunted Forest, Castle Black. No, it's a Rose Road. He wants to get some economy going. Maybe it's the only option, but...
Oh, what
For nationals, yeah.
We played each other, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't forget. I do, but
That's okay.
that thing I don't forget.
And on the right for the Baratheon, flipping that noble cause. Which Lord or Lady is coming? Should it be Corset Stannis we know is in this deck, since we've seen it already on the channel? You can check that out in the playlist. Go back and see John's previous games. See this Baratheon Fealty deck go. He's doing very well. Undefeated. Both undefeated, I think, up to this point. So the King of Swiss, quote-unquote, is to be determined. Then we will cut to a top 4, which will have one of the top 4 matches and the finals coming up after this. We only have one top 4 match because one of the players did not want to be recorded. He basically said that he doesn't like the mean comments that people leave on his matches. So guys, be friendly in the comments as much as you can. Don't be mean to the players. Yes, people make mistakes, but you don't have to rip on them too hard. Everyone makes mistakes, including myself, including you. We've all made mistakes, so constructive criticism is fine, but you know, don't be a dick about it, basically. So we do have Robert Baratheon with a duplicate. Selyse Baratheon there to throw intrigue icons around for money if needed. And the Dirty Red Keep to start. I don't see how Baratheon can have a better start other than having Melisandre also on the table, but that is pretty great. Let's see if the Nights Watch player can handle this. With the Baratheon player going first, has Robert's Intimidate to help kneel some guys, or kneel a guy down, to help try to get that unopposed through and take down the wall as much as possible. So Chris on the left might be regretting letting John go first right now, but we will see. We got a Fealty kneel here. Get a Messenger Raven in, start the card draw going there in Dominance. Assuming they're not killed for claim earlier than that. Forget what I said about Intimidate. Robert Baratheon is now milked. So his text box is blank. No Intimidate, no Renown. No ability, giving him extra strength for the kneeling characters. So he's just a Bicon there, military power with a 5 strength. Still does have his traits though, so he's a king and a lord. And Craven. So not only is he not going to be intimidating anyone, he's not even going to be attacking. So he will be just stood there for defense or maybe dominance.
Load it up. And ready to go.
And a Craven on Littlefinger.
All right.
So now the only attacking character John on the right has is Selyse Baratheon.
So he is now on.
He has a track.
And as you just heard, the Shadow Tower Mason is turned on right now from the Cravens being on the table and the wall. So he does have the extra icons.
Power.
And we're going to start here with a power challenge of 4. 2 strength from Selyse and 2 from the Red Keep. And of course the unopposed is blocked for 3. Nothing to claim.
Craven. Yep.
Chris is on top of it. As soon as John touches Littlefinger, Chris says Craven. Professional Nights Watch player here in our presence. He's on it. I love it.
It's when.
So it looks like Chris on the left has a couple Nightmares in hand and 1 gold, so he's going to play Nightmares right now. He's just checking the red keep, seeing if it mattered if he Nightmares it till the end of the phase, and it does. He will not be able to trigger it.
U. That's W. Good. Yeah, perfect.
I use it on the wall all the time too. So.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it would have been good to Nightmares it before the challenge, so he wouldn't lose it, but in reality there was nothing to claim, so it didn't matter this turn, but in future turns he'll want to Nightmares the red keep either before or during the power challenge. Most likely during, because you want the player to kneel characters thinking they get that +2, and then you take it away and surprise them. It's pretty good that way. So do it after they declare their attackers or defenders. So while they're selecting their next plots, if you have not done so, please click that subscribe button down below. Hit the little alarm icon beside it if you're already subscribed. And say that you want to be notified every time I post new videos or go live on the channel. That would all help me out and support the channel here, and all that is free. And you guys are awesome for the ones who've done so already, and you guys are awesome just for watching. So we have Here to Serve on the right for the Baratheons. Probably looking for Crescent, but we know John is running Maester Pylos. The little guy with stealth and a power icon, but I think he usually grabs him later in the game to kind of close it out. And on the left for the Nights Watch player, he is looking to slap down more characters and locations, most likely, using trading with the Pentoshi. But he's going to give 3 extra gold, turning that Here to Serve basically into a 6 gold plot.
reveal your plot. Or yeah, to your reveal.
So since the wall triggered last turn, we have the Nights Watch player up 2-1 against the Baratheons right now.
Whoa there. Whoa there.
And it is Maester Pylos, so he maybe has Maester Crescent in hand. But he does need Crescent ASAP. Start getting rid of those Cravens and the Milks. Or the Milk, I guess. Not Milks. Yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I appreciate it.
And you're going second? That is correct.
Alright.
So 11 gold.
Dog.
Yeah, I really think he should have saved that Milk. Just put the Craven on. Robert Baratheon, hold that Milk for the eventual Crescent that comes out. Maybe you can keep your Cravens in play for a while longer. We got a Haunted Forest in play. I'm voting for the most annoying location for 2017 so far.
Unlike the red keep, I do not need a participating character.
Yep.
I just wish they were unique. I don't like the way they are non-unique, and they're able to put more of them out. Just keep adding strength to challenges and all these little chuds, and they're getting so much strength. They're actually fully defending stuff with these locations, blocking unopposed without really doing anything. It's a little frustrating.
Raven out again.
But I do like that the Night's Watch defense is a thing. Something out there to think about. Something different. Excites some players. Brings people to the game that like this kind of style of deck. So overall, I'm down with it. But that Haunted Forest, man, is annoying to play against. So we have an Old Forest Hunter now. And we have Benjen Stark in play. And it looks like a Castle Black. So the Night's Watch player is building up the wall of characters and the wall of locations. Ready to lock it down and just start the clock to the end of the game where he keeps getting power with the wall.
Crescent will remove Craven.
So we got Crescent in there like we thought, and he's marshaled in, gets rid of a Craven off Robert Baratheon. And Ambassador in Hiding was marshaled in.
Has to.
And it looks like 3 gold saved for the Baratheon player. Looks like he's got 1 or 2 cards in hand there. Might have an even-handed Justice if needed.
We're eventually gonna
Try to take down that wall. But he's got to win a challenge first to get rid of that Haunted Forest and get it down with its forced reaction there.
I'll pass it.
So the Night's Watch player passes his challenges. He's going first, but of course he's just going to try to play defense. Doesn't want to risk it doing any kind of challenges. And over to the Baratheon player for his challenges.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to see John slow down here, thinking through his challenges with that Haunted Forest, Castle Black, the wall, give him +1 strength to all Nights Watch characters. You got to think of Dolorous Ed, however you want to say it, jumping into play, blocking in an intrigue challenge, and winning, going back to hand, or standing up. Castle Black, possibly. There's lots of little tricks they can do. You got to start thinking about icons that are actually on characters that aren't really on characters, using abilities, so you can start mathing that in. And you just got to try to solve the puzzle and find the right order to do your challenges to try to win some, get power faster than the Nights Watch player, and hopefully take down that Haunted Forest and take down the wall. And right now he only has one character with stealth, so we got to put that into account.
Cards in hand.
And there is some power to steal on the Nights Watch house card, so that might be a good way to go. Start swinging some power over to your side.
5 or 9. Any reactions? Okay. We should play underneath the vent all the time. Makes me play faster and smarter. We can do what I get out of there.
Well, you can hear the frustration in John's voice, and while he decides which challenge to do, if you have not done so and you want to help the channel out here, help offset some of the costs of the work I do, and get your name mentioned in the credits as a producer of these videos, you can do so over at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table and donate as little as $1 a month. You can even do one-time donations, I believe. But thank you to the awesome people who've donated so far in the past. You guys are all awesome. You can see their names. So the current Patreons, the donators to the channel, the producers, the guys who make this, the gals who make this happen, you can see their name in the credits of every video going forward. I'm going to try to keep that up. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who's donated, and thank you to anyone who's going to be donating. You guys are awesome.
Well, unless you can get something that goes on. No, I don't win it. I have to actually win it. So when I'm
So it
defending,
looks like it's a military challenge with Robert Baratheon and
Yeah.
was it a power challenge?
Should have kept him standing. I knew there was a reason.
It's like intrigue here with Celise though.
Yep.
so then you go to your second challenge.
Rose Road to King's Road.
Okay. I can defend with this guy, right? Because it's
2, 3.
Oh, it must have been a military challenge. Benjamin standing. Got the +2. Old Forest Hunter was involved, so fully defended, left the Haunted Forest standing. Now we have defense of 3 with the Steward at the Wall plus the Haunted Forest. And that fully blocks that intrigue challenge.
You all heard me.
And we got a power challenge left.
Power still.
And Pylos comes in, stealthing Benjamin, but the Shadow Tower Mason
I have 5.
puts 4 strength in, but remember Red Keep's involved. So it's actually Ty going for the attacker here. And 1 power claim. Haunted Forest goes down, of course. But he was unable to get an unopposed challenge through, so the wall will trigger. So will the Red Keep, though.
You get the first interrupt. So the wall.
your choice.
Or no, you chose me to go first, correct? Yep. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. And I'll also take the messenger Raven.
So we got the Messenger Raven triggering Dominance to draw some cards, but Dominance needs to be
It's a dominance action.
collected first.
Apologize.
There's
yeah.
no action window before
I have
that.
7. You had 7 as well because
5,
of the Raven?
6, 7, correct.
Okay, so tied for dominance.
My bad.
So tie for Dom. Alright, so we have For the Watch flipped on the left and Summons flipped on the right.
Have a trigger?
So the Baratheon player definitely looking for Melisandre, needs to get some of these characters knelt out. Maybe Stannis, get Stannis out there, lock it down after some of these characters kneel. So the Nights Watch player is forced to keep pushing out more characters as ones are locked down, kneeling. For the Watch is going to basically, yeah, there's Core Stannis, but For the Watch is going to basically lock down that first challenge so the attacker cannot beat the Nights Watch player and win. So it's kind of like a fizzled out challenge. It is initiated though, so anything you need to trigger off initiating challenges can be done, but you're not going to win it.
I'm sorry, who did you summon? Stannis. Maybe a bad choice considering my board is twice as big as yours. Would you like to cut?
Draw 2, and then during the draw phase, I will discard another Raven for another.
So we have Old Forest Hunter triggered here in the action window after, well, during the draw phase after they draw their cards, just to get another gold. He was also triggered, I think, in the plot phase there. That's why he has 2 gold. He has some bigger character in hand he's trying to get extra gold for, or just has a few he wants to get out there. So we have a Nightmares on Crescent in the marshalling phase. There's that gold from the Old Forest Hunter put to good use to prevent those Cravens from coming off of Littlefinger and Robert Baratheon.
As soon as I put that out, I was like...
Which John had first action, but he laid down a Rose Road as his first action instead of doing Crescent right off the bat. And lesson learned.
Neil.
So we have Shadow Tower Mason going down here with Melisandre's ability coming into play. Need some Shy Priestess coming out here shortly to assist with kneeling these little guys too. And if John can put enough kneel on here, we could have that wall going down every turn if he meters out those Rulor cards.
Got it. Yeah.
But right now, still a close game. The Nights Watch player has 3 power only, and the Baratheon player looks like he only has 2. So still early in the game here. So we have Consolidation of Power, kneeling up to 4 strength worth of guys and giving a power to one of them.
So I'll collect 5.
So he takes down the Steward at the Wall and the Old Forest Hunter, which each are +1 off the wall, so that's 4 strength total there. So that kneel lockdown is about to happen. But interestingly, no Stannis on the board yet. No Corset Stannis to keep it locked down.
Go ahead. Okay. I guess I will then.
So we have a ranging party and another Shadow Tower Mason marshaled in. And no gold saved on the Night's Watch side.
Military.
So we have a military challenge with the Bastard in hiding. So nothing happens because of For the Watch plot there. The challenge just fizzled.
Pay 1 with Solis to give him an intrigue icon.
So you just heard John there. He's given an intrigue icon to Robert Baratheon using Solis's ability.
Pay 1, give him an intrigue icon.
And Pylos gets an intrigue icon, which is great since he has stealth. Gives him some more options here. But that Night's Watch house card is still standing, so Dolorous Ed could still jump into play here. Cover that intrigue icon deficit. But remember, the Haunted Forest is up, and it has not gone down, so that will give 1 to the challenge. So he doesn't really even need the intrigue icon. So maybe he needs to do a power challenge that he's trying to win first. Maybe stealth that ranging party so it can't just stand with Castle Black.
Powering the next turn. She dies. Yes, but you poison her, right? So I lose her too, and then you lose the Valor next turn. And so she would have died.
5, 11.
Yeah, I think he needs to go with the power challenge. I'm not sure how many characters he needs to put in on that power challenge to make sure he wins, but here he goes.
Power of...
Counting out the power he wants to put in on this challenge. got to remember the wall giving the +1s. He's got to remember the Castle Black being out there. He's got to remember the Haunted Forest adding another strength to the challenge.
And you let me go first.
1 second.
And yeah, back to the drawing board here on the power challenge. John stands small back up, not sure if he has enough. So it's crazy with all these little Nights Watch buffs on the strength. They just start adding up really quickly. And then you start realizing it's not just you can't get an unopposed challenge through, you start realizing you can't get any challenge through if they get to build up that wall of characters and the locations that they need to support them. It gets pretty crazy.
Oh, so annoying. Cards in hand? 2. Go intrigue still.
Okay. So it's opposed with 1.
Yep.
So intrigue opposed by the Haunted Forest. Force reaction takes Haunted Forest down. Grabs a copy of the Practice Blade out of hand on the intrigue challenge. And he's not going to get an unopposed power through.
9, 11.
So that wall is most likely going to trigger unless the Nightmares is used or something else to stop it, I guess. Remember, the Baratheon player is going first, so if he overcommits here too much to try to win that power challenge, he could leave himself open to lose a couple unopposed challenges back. I guess not. Maybe not. With that's the problem with Cravens. They leave guys standing that don't attack for defense, and sometimes a Nights Watch player can't get a challenge back through, but usually they don't care as long as they're gaining, you know, their dominance and wall every turn. They're okay. Looks like a power challenge, I think, with Melisandre and Crescent. 7 strength. Oh, +2 from the Red Keep.
Finally get you to count
9.
stuff. It's great.
Normally you don't care about the numbers, like opposed or unopposed.
Yeah.
Let's go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
So 11 strength defense here. Castle Black used on the ranging party to stand back up and give him +2 for the challenge.
You have more cards in hand than that player. He or she must choose a killer card.
You have no gold left? You have 1 gold.
1 gold left.
So over the Nights Watch player here for challenges, I'm assuming. We still have Littlefinger standing up there. We got Robert Baratheon. We still have the Red Keep getting +2 on a power challenge. Celise is chilling. And remember, Rob Baratheon does have an intrigue icon. There is 1 gold left, so Celise could be triggered again if she's needed to give another intrigue icon, but I do not see any reason for that. Oh, but it could be the Name of the King possibility, canceling the military challenge.
No, I'll pass challenge.
So challenges are passed.
Okay.
Wall's gonna go off.
I will not
2 more
trigger
power.
Am I done?
And dominance goes to the Baratheon player. So the Nights Watch player is up to 6 power. Baratheon player is at 3. Are we gonna see a Wildfire played, and then Corset Stannis coming out to lock the board down? That's what I would feel should happen here, but it's the Baratheon player. Even though he has all those characters, they're not really pushing through, and the Nights Watch board has gotten too big. You gotta trim that down. Try to start getting some military claim off and shredding through that wall of characters. But it's not what's going to happen here. We're actually going to have Here to Serve on the Nights Watch side, trying to grab Maester Aemon, and then we have Filthy Accusations played on the Baratheon side to kneel a character.
I'll let you trigger your plot.
So Shadow Tower Mason gets knelt by Filthy Accusations. The Nights Watch player having to go first. So he triggers Filthy Accusations first, so Aemon can get into play and not get knelt.
Take them first.
Okay. Would you like to cut?
Sure, why not? Draw 2.
Oh, you did?
Okay. 4 golds.
So Nights Watch player marshalling first here. He's got 4 gold plus a steward at the wall. Remember, he's got the Old Forest Hunter. He can pitch a card and get another gold if needed.
4, 5.
Craster is in play.
Take 3.
I believe he's immune to omen cards, block cards, whatever it is. Basically,
Action.
Valor is the big one, so you can stick around after a Valor.
And action.
We have Old Forest Hunter triggered by discarding a copy of Ari. And a practice blade will be marshaled straight out onto Craster, giving some extra strength and a military icon, I believe.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that Night's Watch board and that Baratheon board of characters. That is insane. And here comes Corset Stannis,
Cards in hand.
who's only going to allow 2 characters to stand during the standing phase. And there is Motley on Craster. So if Craster wants to attack or defend, the Night's Watch player will have to discard a card at random out of hand, which I don't think he has any cards in hand right now. I could be wrong.
I realize I'm walking into it here, which is not so good.
Yeah, and just heard John say he feels like he's walking into it, which I think he means he's walking into a Valor about to wreck some face here, kill a lot of characters. Because remember, Craster's going to be okay, and Aemon will be able to save somebody.
2 for Shireen.
Benjamin won't be able to get 2
My
power
board's
though, because
ready
he does
for
have the Milk of the
Valar,
Poppy
sir.
on him.
Who runs Valar? Nobody. What are you talking about?
But yeah, as the plots go on, they're eventually going to, if they're running Valor or Wildfire, someone's going to have to play it. They're eventually going to run out of plots to play. And this will be interesting if they make it that far. But they're still early in the game here, with only 6 power on the Night's Watch side and 3 on the Baratheon side. Each player not really giving up too much, but the Night's Watch player slowly getting there. We'll see if John can shake it up and turn the tides here. Looks like we also have Celise Baratheon down there on the bottom row, and when she's killed, she'll be able to kneel a character, which Night's Watch player most likely won't do a military challenge at all to ever kill her, but it will be interesting on the Valor turn or Wildfire when she gets killed to kneel one of the characters left over. So it was a good little swing.
Military of 2.
So military, 2 strength, bastard in hiding.
Erica.
Night's Watch player has plenty of options here.
Pose of 3.
It's going to block with 3 strength, 1 from the Haunted Forest, 1 from the wall, and the Old Forest Hunter, totaling 3. Fully blocks it, so the Haunted Forest stays standing. Castle Black still not used, so that's an option. Ladies and gentlemen, can you feel the frustration in the Baratheon players' mind right now? I know I can. I've been there. I'm sure a lot of you have too if you have a Nights Watch defense player in your local play group, or you've bumped into it at tournaments recently. But yeah, if they get set up like this, it is a tough thing to beat.
Intrigue.
So we got Celise giving Rob Baratheon Intrigue icon again. He's going in with Melisandre and Celise.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And remember, Rob Baratheon does not have that Milk of the Poppy anymore. Crescent got rid of it, so he's getting all that extra strength from all the kneeling characters.
Alright, I will lose by opposing.
So the Haunted Forest is going to just defend on its own. Interesting.
Any reaction?
And it will go down.
Oh, it is opposed. It is opposed, yeah.
So it's opposed, but
No reactions to winning. Renown.
we got Renown and Intimidate going off here. He can intimidate one single character and anyone he'd like. He's got to remember the next challenge he's got to do. So he's trying to get a power challenge through, and I think he did the right thing there with the ranging party, being 6 strength alone with the wall, not to mention Castle Black involved. But he's going to try to win that power challenge, try to steal some power from the Nights Watch player and get ahead here. Baratheon player now at 4 power. Nights Watch player still at 6.
Power.
And John, a Baratheon player, kneeling a lot of characters here. Even though he has core set Stannis out, I think it really is thinking of Wildfire or Valor's coming up next. Maybe he's going to play his own Wildfire. Or maybe he just really thinks of Valor's coming in. It does not matter that he's only going to stand 2 characters. Which is most likely what's happening here. But he's trying to bait as many Nights Watch characters to kneel as possible. So that Stannis can lock him down if a reset does not happen next turn.
Okay, so 6 to 5. Yep.
So power challenge won by the Baratheon player.
I pass. Okay, and a
So
challenge.
that's it for challenges.
I did not have any challenges then.
You were first, you passed the challenge.
Oh yeah, the Nights Watch player did go first, so he already passed challenges. Yeah, they just cleared that up. I forgot that, but the first player token is there at the top of the screen, so if it is accurate, yes, the Nights Watch player did go first.
I have.
So the wall is triggered,
9. I've got more than that. Yep, you sure do. And then stand 2.
and dominance goes to the Nights Watch player.
It's the part I'm excited about.
And Robert Baratheon stands up. No fiery followers out there to stand during the dominance phase. Yeah, that's the only piece of the puzzle missing here for the Baratheon player. He has everything else out on the board. So the Nights Watch player playing around Stannis very well. He didn't kneel much on the defense, and stood his 2 characters, and he only has 2 little weenies kneeling, so he does not care. But the Baratheon's board, yeah, he's pretty much hurt himself more with Stannis there. And counting coppers into building orders on the Baratheon side, so no reset. Oh man. So with building orders, he grabs a copy of Lightbringer. He's going to be able to, if he wants to, marshal that in. It's the ruler card, so he'll be able to trigger Melisandre. Stannis will gain renown if he puts it on Stannis. Or he'll put it on Robert Baratheon, who'll get to stand when he gains renown. But Stannis will also do the same if he gets it.
So now draw.
Yeah, draw 2. Stand everything. Okay. Gold. 4, 5, 6, 7.
So John, the Baratheon player, marshalling first here. I heard him say 7 gold. Stannis gets a duplicate.
Just in case.
So dupe on the red keep.
I was like all in a row. Turns and turns and turns. How
2.
Alright.
I think he needs to go on Bob still.
This guy, Benjamin reaction.
And yeah, he does put Lightbringer on Robert Baratheon. They're both great targets, but guess he wants to keep Bob around for longer. And Sir Davos is in play. It's a great card to play before a reset happens, since he'll go back to hand.
Oh, damn it. I totally forgot about my R'hllor reaction to Nielsen.
So yeah, John forgot Melisandre trigger. I don't know if Chris will let him take it or not. Doesn't sound like it. So the Nights Watch player plays a King's Road.
Okay.
And that's all he's going to do. So he most likely is setting up for a reset, or just with the only 2 cards he has left in hand, he may not have anything he wants to play. Maybe he's got 2 or 3 cards there, but I'm going to try to hold on to it till next round to try to recover from a possible Valor.
Got it.
So Nights Watch player at 8 power, the Baratheon player at 5 power. Robert Baratheon is a huge tank right now with all the kneeling characters.
Hopefully my math's not off on here. We'll go. Power.
So power challenge with Robert Baratheon, Maester Pylos, stealthing the ranging party.
We've got 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. At the
Should be
moment.
17 strength if they count it correctly. I don't think the Nights Watch player is enough to fully defend. And it would be pretty cool if he did, as you'd want him to kneel out 4 of his characters there to stop it. Would be pretty crazy. And great with stance on the board. That would not be a loss in my mind if you can get them all to kneel out. And
Yeah, this game's going to time.
yeah, you just heard John make the joke. The game's going to time for sure. At this speed for sure. We'll see.
I will lose and kneel my.
No one's going to be knelt.
Okay.
But the Haunted Forest blocks the unopposed.
I have no reactions to winning. It's not unopposed. Claim 1.
It wasn't an opposed.
Sorry. Yeah, I said it's not unopposed. Claim 1.
So he takes a claim, gets a renown on Bob. Lightbringer will trigger. Standing Robert Baratheon. And we should have some intimidate here.
I will intimidate the ranging party.
And yeah, the ranging party goes down for the intimidate.
Limit once per phase.
So we can use Robert in a second challenge with tons of strength. And maybe intimidate someone else. I don't know if he should have tried to maybe intimidate Maester Aemon or I think Craster actually. Should have tried to intimidate Craster. And then on the second challenge with Robert, maybe intimidate Aemon. Or hope Aemon goes down to save for claim. And then he can get through an intrigue challenge, I think. But I think those Shadow Tower Masons actually, never mind. They have intrigue icons also, I believe.
Intrigue icons.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll go. Intrigue icon.
You go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not Lannister here.
Yeah, sorry. The Shadow Tower Mason, since he has more than 3 or more Night's Watch locations or attachments under his control, those Shadow Tower Masons, they do get all 3 icons actually.
Stealthing.
So scrap what I said there about trying to get the intrigue icons here. Yeah, there's too many of every icon on the board for the Night's Watch player, and too much to kneel and try to get through those unopposed. And only having, well, I guess he's got 2 stealth.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and front is still fine. I'll stop that.
Stealth Mason.
Shadow Tower Mason stealth.
And it's Davos and Robert.
Military challenge here. Looks like Robert Baratheon and Sir Davos. Well, it's an intrigue challenge, actually. Intrigue. They got the least intrigue icons for gold there. That's what those gold tokens are, my bad. And there's Dollar's Ed jumping into play. Standing with Castle Black. Challenge is still lost, though, so he will not return back to hand.
I have no reactions to winning. It's not opposed. Claim 1. That one.
And a Rose Road grab for claim. Renown on Robert Baratheon.
That's why I wasn't worried about the tower.
And I will intimidate.
Yeah, Craster's going down for the intimidate. Especially since he's going to be, if he'll stick around after a Valor. You want him knelt right now.
Done your challenges?
Yeah, I guess I should actually.
But I assume he would stand him even with Stannis out on the board.
Yes.
So that won't change anything. So now the Night's Watch player, I'm not sure he remembers how to do this, but he is doing some challenges. He's initiating some on his own. So an intrigue challenge here with Dollar's Ed, 4 strength, I believe.
No reaction.
He will claim a card. Ty goes the attacker. It's a Bastard in Hiding. He's no longer hiding in the hand. He's now in the discard pile.
I was glad to draw that after I yeah.
So military challenge with Benjamin stock.
Unopposed.
5 strength, no defenders. It's the unopposed power.
Claim her, and
And there's Celise
Kneel.
dying, or Shireen dying, sorry. Kneeling in the Shadow Tower Mason.
Power of 3.
And we got a power challenge. 3 strength, Shadow Tower Mason, blocked by Stannis.
End of challenges, the wall, and then my dog.
The wall and dominance go to the Nights Watch player. So just when the Baratheon player was gaining some power there. Up to 8 actually. The Nights Watch player just shoots right up with his own challenges and winning dominance and getting the wall off. Put in the Nights Watch player at looks like 11 power.
And I stand.
Game's still fairly close, but that Nights Watch player getting dangerously close to the win. With a Winter Festival flip and keeping the wall going. He could lock it down in the next round for sure.
I 1 out of 11.
Cards in hand.
The Baratheon player can't get some power off of his house card actually. 2 characters stand on each side. This is a crazy mess of Nelt characters everywhere.
There's 4 more. 3 to 4 more.
And what do you know? Winter Festival flipped on the Nights Watch side, and Close Call flipped on the Baratheon side. He puts Shireen back into the discard pile from the dead pile and draws an extra card. Well, actually, no, he does not, because their Winter Festival's winter plot, so it stops the drawing of the card, actually, which they did, I think. And John remembered the winter plot, so only got 2 cards on the draw phase. Mel gets a dupe.
1, 2.
I always make sloppy mistakes.
I was like,
I'm not gonna I just break it.
And he gets some kneel going here. He needs to kneel those characters out. Not much in the hand of Chris, looks like.
I couldn't find a single Raven, particularly the 100
Yeah.
That's another bastard in hiding. 3rd one, but no R'hllor card. Too bad he didn't get that R'hllor kneel off Melisandre when he put out that Lightbringer. Could add 1 more character knelt. Kingsroad popped here on the Nights Watch side. And Thorin Smallwood gets out there. He gets a power every time he wins a challenge.
For a Shadow Tower.
So another way the Nights Watch player will speed to victory here, possibly. And another Steward at the wall. So basically, he top decks some characters and put them all on the board here. So Nights Watch player getting lucky on the draw there.
Handicap.
See, with all that kneel happening, he's able to keep flooding characters out. Protect that wall. This is insane. Robert Baratheon is almost at 1,000 strength, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. So he will be able to intimidate, win some challenges most likely, but is it going to be fast enough and get him enough power and control the game enough to win? I don't think so, but we will see.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So I think power challenge is 20 is what's happening here. I don't know if he counted everything or not. There's a lot knelt out there, plus the red keep.
Lose with an opposed.
Lawn and Forest by itself. Defensive 1. Blocks the unopposed.
Renown, reaction.
We got Renown on Robert, standing with Lightbringer again.
Well, did you get to talk about all my mistakes?
And should have some intimidate here.
Yo, I pressed this. I pressed that.
I think the ranging party, yep. The ranging party is what needs to be knelt there, and that's what he kneels.
You're at 10 power, and I'm at 10 power as well.
So we're tied at 10. That's what I'm hearing, and it looks like they are correct. And that's time in the round called. So this will be the last round, it looks like.
I guess so.
John Go Bait, take his time.
Yes, it's me that's causing that problem. Clearly not the Shadow
It's
Tower
you
building.
playing with Bob that I have to count 3 times the math.
Such is life, sir.
How many times left now?
0.
So yeah, even like if you can't get on a poster and take down the wall,
Hey, one for
he's gonna do
Flames.
Scene in Flames.
Yeah, I'm doing for the reaction.
Kneeling with Melisandre actually.
Steward at the wall.
It's a smart play.
Steward at the wall.
Wait until some stuff is knelt and then trying to kneel some more. Get your unopposed through. If he can get unopposed, take down that wall. It slows down 2 power. He's gonna take down Thorin Smallwood. No, I'm not sure that's the right call.
Damn, Craster. Double check.
Yeah, I think Craster's who wanted to kneel there. And
I totally forgot about Craster. Gotta do it. Military of Bob.
Military challenge of Bob. Means ton of strength.
Oppose with
So 5 strength defense here. Using Castle Black on a Shadow Tower Mason.
Claim.
Claim 1.
Bob is at 5. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 strength. I'm pretty sure with all the kneeling characters.
Now.
May have missed 1 or 2, but it's still a ton. Shadow Tower Mason goes down from Intimidate.
Sorry. I didn't know that.
I will.
And Eamon is not used to save. Since he has extra characters to kill, he just kills them.
Have I not? I only did 2 challenges, right? An intrigue yet?
Yeah, he should still have an intrigue challenge. And remember, he's got Celeste out there, so he can start giving out intrigue icons.
No, you haven't done anything.
Guess what? Not gonna do it. Pass.
Okay.
Looks like the Baratheon player's at 11.
How many
And he's
cards do you
passed
have?
over to the Nights Watch
I
player,
think it's gonna come down to that.
who is sitting at 10, I believe.
Intrigue.
Action.
So we have an intrigue challenge. Bastard in Hiding gets an intrigue icon from Celeste. Blocks for 2.
2 to 2.
Just trying to stop the power gain. Gets a Dragonstone Faithful.
How much gold do you have?
And now gold's being counted just to think ahead for dominance here.
All in there.
And that's going to be it for the Nights Watch player. He triggers the wall.
End of challenges. One sec.
Absolutely.
Draws 2 cards off red keep.
Draw.
Tricon.
I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for dominance.
9, I think.
And it looks like it's a power on dominance for Nights Watch player.
That was it.
That is 12, and you've got
So 12 to 11 for the Nights Watch player. He takes the quote-unquote modified win.
yep, because of this guy here. Thank you.
And do that consolidation of power there. Kneeling that Steward at the wall, I believe. That one single power was what burned John in the end, is what Chris is saying there. But overall, there was more to it than that. But yeah, I feel a little bad for John in that match. But good job on Chris. Congrats on that, being King of Swiss. We have a top 4 match coming up. And the final, so stay tuned. That will be in the playlist for this series. And then we got 2 more Store Championship series that I've recorded with the 2 cameras. So lots of videos coming up. So make sure you subscribe, donate at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Thank you to everyone for supporting me here. And thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one, guys and gals.